Okay, welcome to our first video on section 4.1, writing linear equations in slope-intercept form. We're going to start with a little review of what is slope. And if you remember, slope is the fraction rise over run. And the formula to find slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if you'd ever like to take a pause in the video and try these on your own, go for it, but I'm just going to work through them. So find the slope of the line through these 2 points. This is x1, y1, this is x2, y2, and I'm going to apply the formula y2 minus y1, 0 minus a negative 1, which becomes a plus, and then x2 minus x1, 4 minus 2. And 0 plus 1 is 1, and 4 minus 2 is 2, so the slope is 1/2. And then off of a graph, you just count from one point to the other. Always go up or down first, and then left or right. We're going down 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the down 2 gets negative and the right 5 gets positive. So negative 2/5. And then a reminder of slope-intercept form. It's y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. All right, so today we're going to learn how to write tables and graphs and other things in slope-intercept form. So when you're given a table, it's really easy. Input is x and output is y. So we're going to say y equals. And then the question is, what are you doing to each x to get the corresponding y? Like, how do you get from 0 to 2? How do you get from 1 to 3? How do you get from 4 to 6? How do you get from 6 to 8? How do you get from 10 to 12? And the answer for all of them is you're adding 2. So when you write the rule, it's y equals x plus 2. That's how you get from x to y. Now number 2, y equals, how do you get from x to y? How do you get from 1 to 0, from 2 to 1, from 4 to 3, from 7 to 6, from 9 to 8? Well, you're subtracting 1. So the rule is y is x minus 1. Okay, now even easier is if they give you the m and they give you the b, can you write it in slope-intercept form? So y equals m is the slope, x plus b is the y-intercept. All right, let's try number 4. Here's your m and here's your b. Y equals mx plus b. Well, m is 4, x, plus b is minus 3. So you could put plus negative 3 or just minus 3. All right, on to page 2. What if they give you a graph? Well, if this is the case, you need to find m and b first off the graph. So the b is easy. It's the y-intercept. Where does the line cross the y-axis? And it's right here up at 3. And then the m is the slope. How do you get from one point to the other? And we go down to right 5. So the slope is negative 2 over 5. And now that we have the m and we have the b, let's put it together in y equals m x plus b form. Okay, so 5 and 6 are the same thing. Given a graph of a line, find the slope, find the y-intercept, and then write it in slope-intercept form. Okay, so number 5, the slope. Oh, well, this is the same problem, so we're going to skip that one. Same exact thing. This one, the slope is up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1, 2, 3. So the slope is 5 over 3. And the y-intercept, where does the line cross the y-axis? It's down here at -2. And if you put it together, y equals mx plus b, it's y equals 5/3 x minus 2. All right, equations of vertical and horizontal. This is everybody's favorite Vuxhoy. So let's write it, Vuxhoy. And remember, if it's an x equals graph, it's vertical. And if it's a y equals graph, it's horizontal line. So let's see how that works here. Okay, so number 1, we have a horizontal line and it's going through y equals 3, right? It's always consistently through 3. So if it's horizontal, we're going to write y equals 3. That's the equation of the line. There's no mx plus b in these because they're special Vuxhoy lines. Now number 2, this line is going through the x value of 3. So if it's a vertical line through 3, the equation's going to be x equals 3. All right, congratulations guys, you made it through our first video. Thanks for watching.